Okay, we ready? Well, good morning. I hope you're doing well. And yes, it's been a long time, but we are back in Enshrouded. And this is not the world I've been playing through before. In fact, this is a new world that I started with Gus, because I got him this for Christmas, and, well, we're finally getting a chance to try it out. Now, let's see. I need my hammer. So he has some thoughts about the game, and I can't say I disagree with him on them. The main one being that the game, it's probably not going to have a ton of replayability because the world is pretty static. There's no procedural generation like with Valheim, so that each playthrough is going to be different. So that was one of his biggest notes in the game. And like I said, I can't disagree with him. Maybe procedural generation will come in the future. He seems to like the combat well enough. Although he hasn't said a ton on the subject. Did I miss a spot? Maybe. There we go. Let's see how that looks from the outside. Oh yeah, I messed up there. Like me, he thinks the armor sets are pretty ugly, and they quite frankly are. Although, check out the cosmetics, which was something I hadn't seen in my last playthrough. I like this. Gus found this and gave it to me. And there's a... I cannot remember what that headpiece is called, but there's a dress, shoes, gloves. There's some pants under that dress. I like it. It looks nice. And now we get to hide my ugly armor. But yeah, let's be honest. The armor in this is not that great looking, and to be honest, neither is the character creation. It's still pretty meh. Very limited. So I keep hoping that's something that will get improved. Well, at this point, I'm not really holding my breath on it. Maybe it'll happen sometime in the future, maybe not. I'm doing this to surprise him with the progress. We have a little starter base, and of course the starter area. But I want it... Well, I want it this place because it's got so much room. I think that's all I needed that for. Oh, did we miss a spot over here? You know what? Nope, I can't. I was going to say it'll be fine. But it will not be fine because I've seen it. And what is seen cannot be unseen. That's better. Let's check the other side. Oh, I did the same thing over here. But only on one side. Huh. Go figure. Okay. Oh, yeah, that's right. I need to plant some more plants. And you can see I've already decorated this a little bit. Got the beds, end tables, some chest. This chest is absolutely full. Need to do something about that. Not right this second, but I definitely need to do something about that. I think we're not quite done yet. I am done with the scaffold, though. I'll put that up. Of course, it's getting on dark. Let's hurry up with this. So we need a doorway, which, go ahead. There we go. All right, now. Yep, now we're going to go sleep because I can't see anything. I like to be able to see what I'm doing. All right. We have passed the time. Now things are nice and bright again. We can finish working on this. I want to fill in those gaps. Not with that big piece, but go ahead and fill in the side gaps on these. Go. Now we can go to here. Think. Whoa, wait. Oh, hold on. I like that, but hold on. How did I do that? Well, that one's wrong. I love that you can hit Y and undo your last action. That work? No. Ugh. Almost. Almost. Now did we get it? Yes. All right, before we do anything else, let me see if the rest of this is going to work out. Why did that one little spot not do what I wanted it to do? I don't know. Okay. That does work. Let's go ahead and do that on the other side too. There's that. I think Gus will like that. I did the same thing over here. Okay. Whatever. Oh. I am out of Flintstone block. Of course I am. We were so close to being done, too. Well, I'll have to fix that later. But for the most part, that's done, and we won't see the back. So it's not an emergency to get that finished. While we're out here, go ahead and plant some more plants. And I kept these. Last time I just tore them out and built my own. This time I kept these. I was able to put some potted soil in here. Oh, wait. Not enough free... Okay. Now, why is that disappearing? That one didn't. Okay. Hopefully I didn't just waste a bunch of plants. Did I? Yeah, I did. Okay, no, can't plant in there. I'll eventually get rid of these anyway, because they're not very effective. But I figured for the moment, I just wanted to get the ability to grow some plants up. And I wasn't too particularly worried about the aesthetics, just making use of what we had. Okay, that's good enough. There we go. You know what? I can put the foods in here. Got any? I can put that, that, and that, and that. Then I can put away some of this other stuff. Oh yeah, here's another set of this cosmetic stuff, because we found a second one. So there's a noble dress, noble boots, noble gloves, noble pants, and the noble diadem. That's what it's called, a diadem. And if I remember right, we found that stuff, or he found the stuff in the church over there. Now I need more flintstone. But first we'll go check inside that church and see what's going on. I'll show you where he found it. All right, first off, You hear the stuff crawling around underneath our feet? Okay, got that one. Now, go down here. See the mobs all in there? Which, of course, all get released as soon as I open this. And of course, I should probably try not to get myself stuck. Grab all the things. Now, there's still a couple left in here somewhere. Here we go. There it is. And I'm not going to take a whole nother set of it because I already have 2. But yeah, it's once you've cleared out, once you've opened this and cleared out all the mobs, just go out, go right, go through this gate, open this crypt, and there the whole set is. And over here we have another chest. It usually contains staff charges and a shroud flask or something similar. That one's empty. I don't think this one had any, but we'll check. And of course now it's bleeding dark in here. Yeah, that's it. But the big thing in here is those cosmetics, which we got. Oh, and if you go up here, come back, go up again. There's a silver chest here, and that's where you're going to find some stone shingle roof blocks. And if you haven't learned that recipe yet, grabbing those will teach you that recipe. One more thing, not a big one, but if you go in here and go up this ladder, you'll find another chest, which usually contains healing potions or a little something like that. But it's also another good one to note. I think there might be another chest in there. I've already been there. But there are definitely the vegetables you can pick. So the tomatoes and the flowers and mushrooms you can pick from up there. Speaking of picking vegetables, one of the reasons I like this place is you get a consistent crop of corn, so you never actually have to grow corn. Although I guess you can roast corn and make popcorn for energy. There's that noise. That noise is so freaky. That's one thing I do like about the game, despite some of my complaints about the game, like the character creation and like the point that Gus made about there's probably not going to be a whole lot of replayability aside from, I don't know, building stuff. If that's your thing, then you probably will enjoy that. But I love the atmosphere of this game, which is probably what keeps me coming back to it. Sure, I'll put the salt in there. Now let's take a look at this. A misfortune mace. I already have one of those. In fact, Gus gave it to me. So, fun thing, when you have something like you don't need, you can right-click. So I can salvage this for 36 of those tokens. Of course, it says, do you want to salvage this item stack? It cannot be recovered. Yes, I want to salvage it. Because I already have one. But that got us a lot of, what do you call it, runes. Useful for upgrading. I don't think we're going to need this forest longbow, but I will let Gus decide if he wants to break that or not. I'll go ahead and put those. Yeah, I'll let him decide whether he wants to break those for runes or not. I'll go ahead and grab some of this stuff that I can put over there. There we go. A little more organized. I don't know what we're going to do with these shingle blocks. I don't get the feeling we're really going to use them. They don't look that good. Oh, that's right. I can't put it in there. But you can see, I have not grown a single bit of corn yet. And there's already 42 ears of corn here, and I think there's more at the first base. And yes, there is a first base, because there's a starter base. Currently, that is where all the NPCs are at. I've been working on fixing this up so we can bring them over here. This will be their home once I've gotten it all nice and heated. We've got the doors put in. And speaking of doors, that's what I'm supposed to be doing. Doors. I need... Surprisingly, doors are under decorative. 5 wood, 2 metal scrap. So 10 wood, 4 metal scrap. Well, I have just enough of both to make 2 doors. Put the rest of it away. The door's in place. Alright, step 1 is done. It is fully secured. I always have to remind myself to close doors because this is not like in Valheim where the ward will close the doors for you. Yeah, that actually turned out nicer than I thought. Of course, we do still need some more flint. We also need lights. The only thing we have resin, wood logs, and torn cloth. I think I'm out of resin. Yeah, just about out of resin. I have enough to make 2. Oh, I forgot the torn cloth. That I have plenty of. Put the rest of that away. We'll go ahead and put these on the back wall here. I think that works. I think he's going to like what I've done so far. What do you think? Should I keep this? I feel like I should just take this down. I guess I'll keep it for now. Now, one thing I did notice that they extended the range of the fireplace so it covers better. Always good. And they're going to need it. They're going to complain if they don't have one. I think the other part was stone. I have enough to make 2, just... Nope, I don't have enough for 2. I have enough for 1. I know the one fireplace in here covers this whole thing. But it's a smaller space. Let's say I put it... here. Yeah, it looks like it does cover this whole space. So there. It's secure. Got lots of space. It's dry, it's warm. They should not have any complaints about this. But now we do need some more materials. Some flintstone. Some resin. Of course, I will go do that gathering off screen. Because nobody needs to watch me chop a bunch of logs and mine a bunch of flint. Even I admit that's not a lot of fun. But yeah, here's the first base, which we build ourselves. Got Balthazar over here. Got, what's her name? Does the farmer have a name? You know, I don't even know. Just says farmer.
Every bit helps.
She's the nicest one of the bunch. She has to have a name. I think they do all have names, I just don't know them. The blacksmith, and of course the hunter, which wants to talk to me, but we're not talking to her at the moment. But all the crafting stuff is downstairs, up here. Didn't quite get finished with this window. We'll get it finished at some point. Another nice little spot. And of course working on some farmland here. I'll have to fix that up for him. But again, I'll do that off screen. What I will do is get rid of this wolf that's killing everything. As soon as I reorient myself. Huh, I lost him. I hear him. There he is. All right, come on. That spectral shield is very useful, and if you time your block just right, you will stun the mob, which I like. Might as well grab that. Okay, he's out there here killing everything. In fact, I don't think I've had to hunt a single goat or bunny and just let the wolves and the... I want to call them bound. They're not bound. Bound is a nightingale thing. Oh, hello. But those guys, I'm just going to call them bound because it's easier. But yeah, you could see. Did the wolf? Oh, you killed a bunny. Go kill the bunnies. Okay. So I guess the wolf isn't the only thing that will kill all the animals. My little pet that I raised through necromancy will do the same thing. And I have no control over them. But yeah, everything kills the little animals except me. And as a result, I have not had to hunt a single thing for fur or for meat. Just grab it when something else kills it. That's another tip. If you don't want to kill the little animals, well, just let everything else do it for you. Oh, look, more wolves. Hello. Might help if I aimed in the right direction, right? Ha! They killed one of the other mobs. This is something I like, is that they will... You will get mob wars. That's always pretty cool. Alright, it is pitch dark, and I do not have a flashlight, a torch. So we'll get back to base. And that's where we'll leave it off. So, depending on how friendly Gus is still feeling towards the game, I think we're going to be playing it together for at least a short while.
Hey.
So look forward to that in the near future. And until then, bye for now.